After graduation, many Nigerians find themselves unemployed for several years. Jobs in public service are not only scarce but unavailable. The private sector is grappling with its challenges, often leaving skilled young Nigerians without employment. Nigerians share their perspective on the issue as well as their personal experience in finding adequate employment.
I want to believe that some of us we contributed to this situation. Why do I say so? Somebody that went through university, he or she must have learned one or two things that can make him or her to be on his or her own to a level. And those knowledge they acquired, I discovered that some of us have refused to work with those knowledge we have acquired. I empowered myself, and through that I got married, and as God will have it, 6 months after my marriage, I have a job of 16,000 naira.
I'm a civil servant. I'm currently employed. I've been in the civil service for quite a time now, like 9 years. But before then, I was unemployed for like 6 years after graduation. But then, it's fine. We're okay.
I think the problem lies with the government, because so many of our youths are talented. You see people coming out with good grades from school, yet unable to find jobs.
According to a report carried out in 2022 by Jobberman, Nigeria's active population ages 15 to 64 sat around 122 million, 70 million of which belong to the labor force. However, out of this figure, only 3 million have formal employment. With such a high rate, many have debated where the blame lies. Are Nigerians unemployable, or are there simply not enough jobs to cater for Nigeria's growing population?
Well, in between those figures is what you call unemployability. Okay? It is one thing for you to have education. It's another thing for you to be employable. Okay? Employability is where I think the major challenge is. And if even those who are unemployed are either underemployed or inadequately engaged. The school system is at fault, because what we got very fixated, early on with formal education. And when every other well-thinking, well-meaning, forward-looking nation started going the way of skills education, we were still, fixated towards paper qualification.
Issues such as undereducation as well as Nigeria's illiteracy rate, which is estimated to be at 31%, has only exacerbated the issue of unemployability. Many experts have attributed Nigeria's high insecurity levels as well as other criminal activity in the country to unemployment. Many are calling out to the government to not only improve the education system, but also empower Nigerians with the skills and the tools to create work for themselves. Chamun Dabeng, Trust TV News, Abuja.